guys, Сел럽잉글리시 subscribers. This is Camo. I never imagined to be an artist like this. I felt like I was gonna regret if I don't pursue it right now. I'll be releasing a mixtape soon. In the production's crazy, the featuring's crazy. When we met, we had Soju, and she was like, "Yo, you should do this." Like, yeah, okay, let's do it. And then it happened. It just happened.
Hi everyone, this is Chris from Сел럽잉글리시, and today we have a very special guest here. She's a hip-hop artist, singer-songwriter, and she's just about to start her first ever North American tour. So please welcome Camo. Yay!
Hi, I'm Camo. Nice to meet you.
Our first question is, your name Camo is a combo word of cash and money. Why cash and money? So is there any story behind it?
So when I first started music, it was like 3 years ago, and since my Korean name is very hard to pronounce, it's Park Chae-ryung, so it's very hard to pronounce, so I needed like a nickname, like a rap name for myself. And me and my friend, we were coming up with some names, and he was like, "What about Cash Money Camo?" Like Camo. And I was like, "Oh, okay. I like money and it's catchy, so let's do it." So yeah, that's it actually. That's actually it. Yeah.
I guess you must have made a lot of money since your debut, since you made yourself known all over the world. What has been your biggest purchase since then?
I don't know. I've been shopping, but I've been saving for like a bigger thing. I want to buy a Rolex for my mom, so I'm kind of saving money for that. But I think like my biggest purchase would be a Balenciaga bag that I bought in Paris, or the UGG boots that I bought in Louis Vuitton. But it's just like 3K. So I think those are my biggest purchase. I'm actually saving for like the bigger purchase. So right now.
You joined a hip-hop club in college and started to take music more seriously. Before that, you were majoring in international economics and law, which is quite different from the path you've chosen now. So
Yeah.
How did you join the club? So did you always want to pursue a career in music?
Well, no, actually, no. I never imagined to be an artist like this. I've been studying my whole life. I got to join a hip hop club at my university because everyone joins a club when they go to universities just to meet
Right.
new people and make friends, right?
Mhm.
So also hip hop, I just loved hip hop for my whole life. So I was like, yeah, hell yeah, let's go. And then that was when I first wrote my own lyrics and performed in front of my friends, and I felt like I was gonna regret if I don't pursue it right now. So I was like, yeah, fuck it, let's do it. And then it happened. It just happened. Yeah, I never imagined being an artist though, because I started off making music as a hobby. So yeah, it was just a hobby, and then shit happened. Yeah. Yeah.
You said you started as a hobby, but you made a lot of great accomplishments within a very short while since your debut in 2020. Your Life is Sweat music video got over 10 million views on YouTube, and Simon Dominic gave you a shout out on Instagram saying you just sound like an American hip hop artist. And you eventually clapped with him for your song Wifey. So how does it feel to have accomplished all these within only 2 years?
I don't know. It still feels very unreal for me. Before, like, I was broke, but now I'm not. I am able to help my family and my friends. That's like the most grateful thing about this all happening. But it just feels really unreal right now, and I wasn't really used to all the attention. Because as you know, I've been just studying. I was a nerd. So like, what is going on? That was like my whole mood for a year last year. And then I sat back and just, try to stay humble, try to just focus on my music first. So I'm just grateful, and it still feels very unreal. So that's why I feel like my fans are like my fans, my friends. And I don't know, yeah, it's just also like crazy. But now I'm just trying to like learn how to handle shit. And I still feel there's a long way to go. So I feel very blessed and very, very thankful. It's just happened really fast. So yeah, I think I gotta stay humble and just focus on the right things. you know, yeah, that's how I feel.
So I think Life is Wet is one of the most heard songs of yours. And when I first heard it, I thought what it meant was quite ambiguous and double meaning. So what does it actually mean?
It really doesn't have any meaning, honestly. It just means life is great, I think.
Uh-huh.
I think I use the term wet because so when I first made that was like 2 or 3 years ago when I just got into hip hop, like real like shit, because I have to write lyrics, right? And they will always say, oh, I'm dripped out, like drip, 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 drip. And I was like, yo, okay. So it's summer and I'll be dripped down. So let's make a song saying life is wet. You know, it doesn't really have a lot of meaning, but it's just like life is big, yeah.
So do you think your life is wet right now?
I don't know. I guess. I mean, I don't know. Yeah. It is, and it should be more. I don't know. Sometimes it's wet, sometimes it's dry. I guess that's life, you know. Yeah.
You haven't released any songs since January 2022 after Freak Like Me. So can we expect a new song coming up soon? Maybe a full-length
Oh yes,
song?
of course. I can't wait. I'm gonna be releasing a full mixtape for you guys. I only have like 13 songs out there, but this album, yeah, it's a full-length album. It's like a mixtape, and me and my team, we put so much effort, time, and money into this, and I wanted to show my listeners that I have elevated in towards like music-wise. And content-wise, it's gonna be crazy too. I'm just like so excited for that. I just want to show everyone that I have been doing shit and I can really, you know, make a difference, if that makes sense. I don't know. And it's gonna be crazy because the production's crazy, the featuring's crazy. It's like it's everyone that you have never expected. I'm just like holding into myself, and I can't wait to like, you know, reveal everything to you guys. So yeah, that's what it is. I'm gonna be releasing that shit soon.
Do you think your experience of having lived in Hong Kong affected your music style other than the language?
Yeah, definitely. I thought it was just the language because when I came to Korea, I was 12 years old, and I've been living here since then. And that's why, like, my English, I forgot a lot of English, and I'm more fluent in Korean. But I've been having a lot of interviews, and people were asking me about that, and I forgot the fact that I was surrounded by international friends, and I have more access to pop stars, pop artists, and hip-hop artists too. So like my very first album that I bought with my money was Avril Lavigne's The Best Damn Thing album. Through that album, I had influence in making melodies and writing top lines. I used to listen to like a lot of Katy Perry, Lady Gaga, Chris Brown, Drake, Ty Dolla $ign there in Hong Kong, which I totally forgot about.
So you will also collab with many other artists like BB, Coogie, Jamin, and many more. So is there any artist that you really want to collab with in the future?
One Korean artist is definitely Bin Zeno, because I think he's the best out here in Korea, honestly. Yeah, he's not the only person, but if I can, then I'll be so honored. He's like my hip-hop 첫사랑, you know, first love.
I also heard that you're very close to BB, and she's one of the reasons that you could start your singing career. So how did you guys become friends and get to know each other?
Well, I'm not that close to BB, honestly. I mean, we weren't that close, but we were good friends, but she got really busy. She got really big, so we haven't been talking to each other, but definitely I'm gonna call her after this meeting. But so when I first started making music and uploading that on SoundCloud, she found me through a friend, and she just hit me up on IG saying, yo, your music's fire, let's link up. So, and then when we met, we had soju, and she was like, yo, you should do this, you should, you know, take this as your career, like you're gonna do great, like I got you, like. And we're both like the same age, and that really helped me because BB was big back then too. So she's like way bigger now, but she was still big back then. And someone like certified and someone's someone who's actually in the industry saying that to me really meant a lot, and I had a lot of courage thanks to her. So that's how I actually started music. Yeah, thanks to her. Decided to do Jeju. An earthquake happened that day. So my parents, they didn't really agree when I told them that I was gonna start music. If you want to speak good English and be fluent at it, you always have to. My ideal type of person was, I think I would have studied for. I'm gonna be previewing some new tracks there.